Hi everyone, delonewolf here, and welcome back for some more space engineers. In today's video you can see that I am joined by Diederik, my brother, and this is also a different world. This is actually the world that we started off playing together so that he could explain the game a little bit to me. And we've actually been making quite a little bit of progress. We could do a lot of other stuff, but for now I sort of want to keep up with what we've been doing before, although not everything on screen necessarily. So after building that basic refinery and the basic assembler, and also fixing our power problem by putting our windmills up higher, as you can see we've done here as well, we have made this stuff here, which is an H2o2 dispenser. That's of course the place where you can put ice in, and that way you can get... Hey, you're mining, okay.
It's a generator.
H2o2 Generator, yeah, sorry, I'm seeing that here. And so this is where you basically refill your bottles in order to fly. And then attached to that we have a survival kit. And in order to make this, you still only need base materials that you can get from your mine. You can see we have a mine pretty close to our base. Except for 3 pieces, which we had to cannibalize from the pot that you drop in right at the start. But once this is set up, you basically have endless energy in your survival kit as well. Your pot has a limited supply of that. And after that we can see that back here, we have... Actually my brother's done most of the work here, but we've upgraded to a full refinery. We have a full assembler, several cargo container blocks, and then back here we actually have upgrades on the refinery as well, so that we can get lots of resources from the stuff that we mine and find. But in order to get there you need extra resources, and in order to find those we built a rover, and that's basically what I want to share with you guys. I actually crashed the first rover that my brother built, but we did manage to find, for instance, over there on the left at a kilometer, we got some iron, we got some cobalt, we got silicon, and then down there we've got gold. So the plan for this video is actually to rebuild that rover and get on those adventures. So in order to do that I'm going to try and make it this time, and my brother is going to hopefully be able to assist me, and I need some resources before I can put down the first block. So I can just access that from any of these terminals normally, and I think we'll just start by grabbing 100 steel plates and maybe... Oh, why isn't the assembler showing?
You need to press, so if you're
all
in
connected
the
inventories. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I found it. And then I'll also take like 10 interior plates and some construction comms, couple of motors. We'll definitely need a lot of stuff. But in order to do that I need my number 9, which is, what is it called? A landing gear. And so if I press 9 again, I've got a very big one. That would be to build like a spaceship or something like that. And then press 9 again, I get a small one, which I can place down somewhere. I'm gonna try and find a spot that's at least somewhat flat. Here should work. There it is. Then we're gonna build that up.
Yes, and if it's green then it's locked to the ground. That's good.
Okay. And then what you did actually was you put one layer of 3 blocks here, I think, right? Something like that, so that we have a little bit of elevation, and we actually build those out like that. And after that you put a cockpit on that. So then I have to press G and we go CO. Alright, I've got a basic cockpit. I think that's what we needed. I'm gonna put that down here, and then I have to press G again to close this, and then now my 8 becomes the cockpit, which we'll try to align. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, put the front up the mountain. That should give us enough room for the wheels, but you can put it on top.
Hold on, I'm trying to... maybe I should fly a little bit so that I can look up on it, like that. And yeah, I can basically only place it in the middle. Now I need to use page up, page down in order to find the right... That looks to be what we want, so there we go.
Yeah.
Then we press X, and again we start we'll need some displays apparently. Let's see if I can go and grab those. So this is a nice setup that we've got going at the moment. So I'll take 10 displays, that should be enough. Control button got stuck there for a moment. But we have one disadvantage, is that we are like in the middle of mountains, and that is quite quite challenging actually to drive something like this. Now we need bulletproof glass. I'll have my brother do that one, because right behind this cockpit, if I'm not mistaken, you put down the battery, right?
Yeah, that's what I did.
So then I'll grab a standard battery. Small battery is actually to put on the grid or on a large grid, and the regular battery goes here. And then does the direction of the battery matter in any way?
No, not really. You can have some like little displays to show how much it's loaded up, but other than that,
okay, I'm looking around.
It really doesn't matter. Just make it flat. Just make it be flat there.
Like
That's
that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we need power cells for that. So all of this stuff can also be made from the basic assembler, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you can make an entire rover from the... I'm not sure the power cells, but I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Production.
Yeah, you can make the power cells in the basic assembler.
Medical comms. Where are the power cells? I'm actually gonna try to make some. Where are
we
they?
have 20 in the inventory, but
we'll need more power cells for our plans later on anyways. There they are. So I'm gonna make a couple of extra, and oh, we do indeed have 20 of them. So I can just go to inventory, power cells, control click. Oh,
yeah,
and I don't have room,
10.
but we can keep going.
They're pretty big.
All right, and so we
That's what I have.
a place to sit. We've got power that can now be generated, and you extended, I see, the blocks here so that we can start putting on wheels after that. Okay, after that, 2 containers, is that right? Or do you put the solar panel down first?
Doesn't really matter. You can do the 2 containers.
Okay, so
first
I press container and I look for small cargo container, that's right?
No, medium.
Okay.
So, weirdly enough, for the small grid ships, you want to use medium containers because those are small grid. The small and large containers are large grid.
Okay, and these have access hatches all... No, not on all sides. So, let's see here. How do I want to put them down?
You wanna put... I don't know. It doesn't matter that much for...
I think this is correct. Let's...
thing like this.
Oh, and then the second one. So the way I did it, let's press my 8 again, is there's big yellow hatches and then small yellow hatches that I'm seeing, and I'm putting the big yellow hatches basically in line with the cockpit, and the small yellow ones to the sides. I think those are the access hatches, and I need... What do I need? Oh, we need to finish the other one first. Okay. I think we'll need some more.
Take 10 computers, and then interior plates is what you really need for it, and a few more.
Oh, hold on, I misclicked here. So I need 10 computers. Let's see, I still need to get used to that, and then we need interior plates. I'll grab 20 of those already. Displays, where are our computers? They are here. I'll take 20 since we're building. And so here we go.
Oh, okay, so usually I do it the other way around, but it's fine. So you can use a small
hatches for access, right? Oh, and these are big access
points. And the big one
as well. Oh, okay.
But just make sure that you link the big access points to each other now, so then you can easily transfer from one container to the other. But like I said, for a small buggy like this, it doesn't really matter all that much.
And we need some more interior plates again. Let's go grab them. And so this is really, for me, where the game starts to show its potential, because you can literally make anything that you want. We need a little bit more of these, so I'll grab these as well. Oh, we actually need to make some. So production, and let's just see if we can make 100 of them.
Should be fine, we have plenty of iron.
We did have a good amount of resources. I'm gonna grab this stuff. And here we go. Let's see if I can... Should be everything. It's functional and it is completely armored. Okay, oh, for a solar panel we'll need some extra stuff as well, I'm sure. So I think I want to do that next. So I press G and I go for solar panel. And then we need... There's just one option.
Wait, before you put the solar panel, you want to align it in the middle so it doesn't cause problems with gravity if you're on a hill or something. So the first thing you want to do is have a small armor block on the top somewhere. Let's say here. And I'll put it on the other side as well. Then we keep the weight normal. And now you should be able to...
The containers are misaligned. Oh my god.
What do you mean?
They're too much to the left. If you stand right behind the rover, you can see the problem.
Yes.
So we need... Now there's nothing here. This is actually not a loss, so we're gonna... you grab that one, I'll grab the other one. Except for batteries, if I'm not mistaken, it's all okay. Alright, and then we can actually set them up the way you usually do. So I'm gonna put the big ones to the side, and then we want the small ones to be the central axis. So that should be correct. I'm gonna put that one back up here. Like that.
Okay.
And then the second
That's
one.
how I do them.
Like that. And then like this. That should be okay. So there we go.
Yeah.
And then you put down these two. Okay. And why was that?
Well, when you put down the solar panel, you want to aim at one of these two blocks and then use your keys to basically make it a flat roof.
Okay, I'll give that a try so that we can show that. So it's just a regular solar panel. Putting that down in my inventory. Then I have to fly. Then I have to aim.
Easiest way.
I have to get a little bit closer. Alright. And then I can use page up. Okay, so it's aligned like that. And now I just need to flatten it like that. And that should be on top of the rover. Yeah, we can see that should be right. About right.
Correct. So we're gonna need girders
and solar cells.
Proof glass and solar cells. Yeah.
Let's see, do we have these? We may not have the solar cells, I think.
I think I built them.
Okay. After that, I'm sure we'll need more motors as well for the wheels.
Yeah, definitely.
And
also some
construction comps.
Tubes.
Oh, and tubes, yeah, you're right. Take some tubes as well. Okay. So there, man, this is so cool. Rover taking shape, and this time, you know, you all of a sudden I turned around, I was doing a little bit of mining, and there it was. We had the rover. So I was like, what the hell happened? And yeah, we can quite often just get back here, press F on the console, and you can see now my power is coming back. So if you want, you can do the solar panel.
No, you have the components like the girder.
I don't have the girders yet, so I'll have to grab them, 4 of them.
Okay, so I'm going to use some small blocks to create, again, to attach the wheels. And the reason I'm using an extra layer of small blocks is to make the profile of the vehicle a bit broader, so that it doesn't flip as easily.
Okay, I think... And now I need the 8 solar cells. Alright. Let's see if I can like use a search function here in this inventory. Search for solar cells. There we go. Okay, can grab that.
Here.
And we need one more bulletproof glass. Well, luckily this is a much better position compact wise. Let's see if I can look for that then. Bulletproof glass, we don't have one. So production, bulletproof glass, back in the inventory, grab it. And of course this should then immediately start to put power, since we have sun, into the battery, or not yet?
Yeah. Yes, and you can see it on top. Normally 3 of the 4 green lights are on, so this is producing power.
At 75% or something like that.
More or less.
Okay,
yeah.
And so then you're putting down 2 blocks like this so we can attach the wheels.
Yep.
And that at an even distribution, and so it is I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks between. And then, oh, it's 3, so it's not completely symmetrical, but that's okay. I mean, it's the one that we had used before.
Yeah, and so, well, it's also a little bit logical, because when your containers are filled up, then the wheels will give them good support.
Okay.
They're closer together.
Yeah, all right.
So that's fine.
Makes sense. Now for the wheels, I guess. That's what we need next.
Yes, so you choose both left and right wheel suspensions.
And we chose 3x3s, right? Off-road wheel suspension 3x3, was that what we took?
I took the normal ones, but it doesn't matter. Those are just aesthetic.
Oh, all right. So
from all of the DLCs, and performance doesn't
I'll do
change.
that one, and here I have the right ones, and then I'll start with that maybe. Because you explained to me that I have to look in the same direction as the cockpit does. And now my right side is the same as the wheels. And so now I know that I have to attach this stuff to the lower bracket. And then we had to look. There is a yellow marker that we need to put on the upside. Like that normally. And if I'm right, we should then see an outline for the wheel on the downside.
That looks good.
That looks good.
It's on the lower block, and the wheel is on the lower part, so that looks very good.
That looks right, and this looks right as well. And then I gotta do the same on the other side, of course. Width, press G, look for wheels, 3x3s. So this is 3x3 off-roads, right? 3 off-road lefts. Put that down here. Okay, I put that on my 9, but that's fine. And now we have to do the same thing. Aim for that. Rotate it like this. Like that. And then I'll show one thing. If you're too close, like here, right? This looks right. I click on it. I'm too close, so now the wheel is not here. And that is because I was basically too close. So that it couldn't place that down automatically. So I just grab this back, click 9, take some more distance, and there we go. And then, yeah, that's very important as well. You have to do both this suspension and you have to do the wheel, which requires a large steel tube that I don't have. So we'll need up to 6 of those. And it's starting to rain. Well, better rain than a big snowstorm. We've had worse weather than this. But it's not so good for our solar power. We'll see how it works. Okay.
You have the tubes, then you can finish the wheels.
So I need 6 more tubes for that. Alright, let's see if we have them. That's not right. I have to click when it's lighted up. Okay, here we get 4 of them. And here we get 10 of them. So I can right click normally, or right click drag. Yeah, there we go. I want to grab just 2 of them. I got my 6, so that worked as well. I figured that out, and this was my own contribution to this rover design. I said I wanna ride with you, so just put down a chair at the back like this, and that way we can both take the ride to look for resources. But to look for resources, so we will still need one pretty crucial component, and that is the scanner.
The ore detector. Yes.
Ore detector. There we go. That's what it's called. Right. Let's see here. Finishing this. That is good. And you put that one just right on the front, right?
Yes.
Ore detector. Yep, I got it. I put that on my 8. Does the direction in which it looks matter?
Not really, but it sticks out a little, so just put that to the front.
Sticks out. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look. Yeah, okay, so that should be what we need.
Yeah.
I don't have the detector comp just yet, so I need that. Do we have one, you think?
Yes. And if not, then you
Detector.
just make one.
Don't see it. Alright, production then. Reactor comp. Component. Detector component. Oh, we probably do have one, but alright. Here it is. Okay. Let's zoom back. So this is... Oh man, this is starting to take shape quite nicely. So we are going
This is a very basic design, but
yeah.
If you start on a planet with oxygen, this is a nice and easy way to get around and gather some resources when you found them.
Yeah.
So
we still want to put in the light as well.
Yeah.
We had that last time. To the front of it, what do I need? Another. Oh, just one more. God damn it. And then wasn't there something?
I finished it.
Okay. And then you'll have to talk me through the setup so that we can show that as well. So now we get a light going, we get all of this going. I think before we detach the wheel, we want to set this stuff up. So I'm going to take place in the cockpit, and then control panel I think I have to go, and we want to grab the 6 wheels. And
maybe I can follow on the thing. Okay, yes, you want to grab the 6 wheels
and then
select them basically, and then you just click on block group.
Give
you
it
just give it a name
and press save. Okay,
and save it.
I think I got it. 2, 4, 6. And then how do I drag that to the
so now when you select then you have to be out of the menu and use your G menu, where you can then select the groups. You should then have your new group.
Yeah, I've got the wheels. There we go. So I put that and toggle on off. That was important. Next, all blocks. Then I can grab the detector normally, or detector.
Yeah, and the light too if you want. Although it doesn't use so much.
We're gonna do that.
It's fine.
Toggle block on off. So that is set up, and then for the wheels, you actually put that down in power so that we didn't just do what I did, flip the car. So I'll press I'll press control panel, and then I'll take wheels, and so then you went with 60% power. I think that's correct.
No, 25% power and 60 kilometers per hour.
Okay, so 25% power, and then speed limit, put that down to I'll use 65. That should be good.
Okay.
Do I have to press save or anything? No.
Nope. No. You just change it. And the detector, the ore detector, you can increase the range. It uses more power, but it's a lot easier to detect ores.
Move that up to 50. There we go. That's done as well.
Yeah.
All right. So now I can exit the vehicle, and we should be ready. That's correct.
Yes, but maybe you should be in the vehicle and ready to
to park it.
Drive it a bit, because if I'm going to remove the landing gear now.
Be careful under there.
Yeah, that's fine. done. And now she's all yours.
Everything is on. And oh, look at that. We are driving. That is so cool. And so here we have our vehicle. Whoa, god damn it. Make sure that I don't get off the cliffs and don't fall into our mine. I'll be honest, this stuff is pretty fast just at this amount of power. So we gotta be a little careful. And what I usually then do is you press P to park it. Now I can press and nothing moves. And then 1, 2, 3, everything is off and I can get back out and we can do our stuff. So, I mean, this has taken us 25 minutes. Does take a little bit of time because we've been explaining everything. But I think we'll just end the video by doing that first run as well. So for instance, we've then been exploring up the hill because that looked like it was the easiest road to take, because on our left we basically have lots of deep ravines which we can't use this vehicle for. And but we'll show you guys what we've been doing there, and then on the next one we'll take a trip to the lake. So for now I'm activating all the components, then I'm pressing P, we're out of park, and we'll be heading towards the iron, and we'll actually pick some of that up. So here, right when I don't see stuff on the horizon, slow down a little bit, make sure that everything is okay, and then we can head out over there. So let's go. I think we can head over in this. Are you in the seat?
Yes. I'm looking at.
You are with us. That's good. You'll drive back, and I'll take the seat then for that one. So for now, we just then. Oh, this I remember. We follow this little patch that doesn't have snow. We can go decently fast on that, and then we've got. So you can see quite an undulating bit of terrain, and this is nothing compared to us trying to get to the lake. That was a whole adventure. I actually kind of regret that we didn't record that because we were in the middle of a bloody snowstorm, and that was, well, pretty damn cool to try to get there. So this is still this. I mean, we are pretty not very straight on this one, but we made it.
Yeah, it's fine. But again, that's why I use the extra blocks for the wheels, just to make it a bit broader in its profile.
Yeah.
So the solar panel is a lot of weight, actually. So if that's high up on something that has a very narrow wheel profile, well, you're gonna flip it very quickly.
All right.
This is relatively stable.
And so here we are. 1, 2, 3. I'll park it. And then we can exit. And so this is also something that I wanted to show. You will find these blocks of resources up across the field. Now they are limited, but they're definitely pretty good to start out with. Oh, and I should have put all the extra stuff down in the inventory there because I don't have a lot of room. But
well, you can put it in the cockpit.
Oh, that's true.
It can also be quite handy to have
some
just
spares.
some components in the cockpit and have some spares in case of accidents.
Right, so I'll do that. And then the stuff that we mine, whoops, we're putting them in here, and so you can see we already have a nice little
weight
hauler. The weight does increase because of this, so the drive back is a little bit more sluggish. I'll grab all of this stuff that you're mining here. Let's go. I will add a little bit of snow, that's fine. And then I'll move that in here. Click on that. 2 out of 3 million filled. Hey! A piece of... Oh, it's too fast. It's rolling down the hill. So gravity is a B here, but alright. Let's keep going. And so this should give us a nice chunk of iron. Let's keep filling this one up first. Almost full. First one.
Yeah, it's like 5k. That will give us a lot on our...
And then I'm gonna actually try to go down. Let's see if it's a vein or not. Ooh, that's actually looking eventually. No, there we go. We're running into snow.
Oh yeah. That's really just like a nugget of iron that you get.
Yep. Oh, stop crouching, press I, put the iron in here, we are full, and then we still have room down here, like that. We're practically at dirt there, we're almost there.
As you put stuff in here, that the suspension has to work and that the wheels are lowering. So you can also increase the power of the suspension to offset that a bit.
Whoa, goddammit, misclicked, almost flew to my death, but alright, let's press I, let's put that in here, and we are, no, we're still not full, because I can put that up here.
I think we have plenty. I'm gonna look to, can I, oh no, right, it's locked, so you would have to do it, okay.
So, let me
You can see that the wheels are a bit higher up behind now. So the suspension is having to work to keep that up.
Oh yeah, look at that! Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, it was definitely at the lowest part when we just assembled it first. And now the suspension is having to work its butt off because of all the ore that we put in this container. Very, very cool. All right, we can walk back, we can drive back. So I'm going to take place in the seat. I'm going to press, no, what is the, for a different view?
V button for me.
Yeah, okay. And now I can look around. So you get to drive back carefully towards our base of operation. And so we... Well, be careful.
Turning is very slow.
Yeah, be careful because we were quite unsteady.
I'm actually braking not to go too quickly.
Yeah.
So the vehicle goes pretty quickly when it goes
downhill.
Simply because of its weight.
So try to catch this straight. Try to catch this slope a little bit more straight because I am a little bit worried about flipping to the left. Although the wheelbase does give us a lot of stability, and then just follow this path up again, and look at that. Now my brother is driving, I'm in the back seat just hanging on for dear life while he's racing back towards the base. But this is very, very cool. I mean, and then you can imagine you can build a bloody spaceship that can go into space and go to other planets. Oh, slow down.
Yeah.
Press B now.
Braking.
Ooh, you scared me there for a second, but we...
No, I've got it. That's
all right.
Enough.
And then what we have to do, of course, is unload all of the stuff. So we can take as much of this as we can. And then what we do is we put that stuff in the refinery that then becomes more raw materials. So a vehicle like this, doable on a standard assembler. And that's really something that you want because, as you saw here, I'll take a quick look around here to end. So we get iron at 1 kilometer, cobalt at 1 kilometer, silicon 1 kilometer to the right then. And I think my brother also has a source of silver somewhere too over there. And after that...
Yes, and nickel.
And nickel, all right. And after that, because my brother said that his experience was that gold would be found on lakes. There is actually a lake behind this hill here where we found gold, silicon, iron, and a lot of other stuff as well. And if you can get there, you can then charge it up in nice big chunks. And of course, that solves your resource problems and then unlocks what we have built here, the regular refinery, the regular assembler. And then I think you're pretty much there. You can start to build up pretty much anything and everything. Oops, let's put down these that you want. So a couple of just aesthetic experiments from me. I've got a little light here. This actually helped us out a little bit in some storms when we flew away. Makes it pretty recognizable here. And then I wanted some first defenses, so we have a small turret that can fire stuff with munitions and things like that as well. But that's going to be our next episode for Space Engineers. we've made our first rover. You can see in the background here our next stage, because we have some problems getting stuff up from that from that lake back there, but that's gonna be for a later time. For now, we built this puppy. Very cool, very impressive. And yeah, we showed how it worked. Oh, just one more thing, right? The ore detector. If I have the miner in hand, you can see that I've got a small ore detector that also shows me there's ice here. It basically works the same way when you're inside the cockpit here, except that anything within 50 meters, and that'll allow you to find those other resources that you need. So there we go. We are going to unload the rest of this, and then we're gonna keep building and keep having fun with space engineers. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.
Bye.